welcome to this tutorial. Today, we'll be diving into the topic of cloud deployment models. Now, whether you've already used cloud services like Google Drive or AWS, or this is your first time hearing about them, we'll break everything down so it's easy to understand. By the end of this tutorial, you'll not only know what cloud deployment models are but also understand the differences between them and how they can help businesses in different ways. The best part? You don't need to be a tech expert to follow along. Let's get started. Here's are the objectives in this video: what cloud deployment models are and why they matter. The four main types of cloud deployment models: public, private, hybrid, and community cloud. Key advantages and considerations for each model. How to choose the right model for your business. Before we get into the details, let's first ask, what exactly do we mean by cloud deployment models? In simple terms, a cloud deployment model defines how and where the cloud services are delivered. Think of it as a way of organizing and deciding where your cloud services will live, whether on your own private servers, shared servers, or a combination of both. This is important because businesses need to consider security, cost, control, and flexibility when choosing the right model. There are four main types of cloud deployment models. 1. Public cloud. 2. Private cloud. 3. Community cloud. 4. Hybrid cloud. Let's start with the most common one, the public cloud. In the public cloud model, cloud services like servers, storage, and applications are delivered over the internet by third-party providers. These providers are responsible for maintaining all the hardware and infrastructure, while customers access these services remotely. Think of platforms like Amazon Web Services, AWS, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud. They offer massive data centers where all the heavy lifting is done. Businesses simply pay for what they use without needing to worry about managing the infrastructure. Advantages of public cloud: cost-effective, you don't need to buy your own hardware or worry about maintenance. Scalability, you can easily scale up or down based on your needs. Accessibility, available anywhere with an internet connection. Next, we have the private cloud. As the name suggests, a private cloud is a cloud environment dedicated to a single organization. This can either be hosted on the company's own servers or managed by a third-party provider, but the key point is that the cloud resources are not shared with other organizations. Private clouds are often chosen by businesses that need higher security and more control over their data, such as healthcare organizations or financial institutions that handle sensitive information. Advantages of private cloud: greater control, you have full control over the infrastructure and security measures. Better security, since the cloud is only used by your organization, it's more secure. Customization, you can tailor the cloud environment to fit your specific needs. The main downside is that it tends to be more expensive because you have to manage and maintain the infrastructure or pay for a dedicated provider. Now, let's talk about the hybrid cloud model. A hybrid cloud is a combination of both public and private clouds. This means you can use a private cloud for sensitive operations and data, while using the public cloud for less critical workloads or for things like storage or computing power when demand spikes. Imagine you run an e-commerce business. During holiday seasons, your website might get a ton of traffic. Instead of overloading your private servers, you can scale up your resources by using the public cloud temporarily, then scale back down once things calm down. Advantages of hybrid cloud: flexibility, you can move workloads between the public and private clouds depending on your needs. Cost-efficient scaling, you get the best of both worlds: security and control from the private cloud, and scalability from the public cloud. Optimized performance, critical data and workloads can stay secure in the private cloud, while less sensitive processes can run in the public cloud. However, managing a hybrid cloud requires more technical expertise to ensure everything works seamlessly between the two clouds. Finally, Let's explore the community cloud. A community cloud is shared by several organizations with similar needs or compliance requirements. It's like a private cloud, but it's designed for a group of businesses that share common goals, such as healthcare institutions or government agencies that need to adhere to the same regulations. These organizations can collaborate on managing the cloud infrastructure, which can help cut costs while still meeting security and compliance needs. Advantages of community cloud: shared resources. Costs are shared among the organizations in the community. Collaborative environment. Organizations with similar needs can benefit from working together. Enhanced compliance. The cloud is built to meet specific regulatory requirements. However, because it's shared, there may be less customization than a private cloud, and it's still more expensive than the public cloud. If your organization handles sensitive data and requires high levels of security, the private cloud could be your best bet. If you need flexibility and the ability to scale quickly without sacrificing security, the hybrid cloud offers the perfect balance. And if your organization is part of a group that shares similar needs, then the community cloud might be the best option. Let's quickly recap what we've covered. Cloud deployment models define how and where cloud services are delivered. The main types of cloud deployment models: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud. Choosing the right model depends on your specific needs, budget, and goals. Before you go, take your learning to the next level. Click the link in the description to access this lesson inside the MotivaLogic Academy Learning Management System. There, you'll find a quiz for every lesson, hands-on labs, and real-world projects designed to test and strengthen your understanding. While you're there, explore our full catalog of advanced, hands-on courses and downloadable resources, all created to help you move from theory to real-world expertise faster. Ready to gain real industry experience? Work on practical projects, collaborate with other professionals, and build a strong GitHub portfolio that sets you apart and accelerates your career. Click the work experience link in the description below to register your interest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And turn on notifications so you never miss a future lesson. Thank you for watching.